everybody. We are here for another awesome episode of Collector Strikes Back. I believe this is episode 15.
15, baby.
15, baby. We are here. My name is Manny Maldonado with my co-host, Edwin San Juan, in the house. What's up, Ed?
I'm feeling good.
Feeling good?
Kind of ripped off a little bit.
What? Ripped off? What? Why? Why are we starting on a negative note?
We were supposed to wear the TIE Fighter pilot, the X-Wing pilot gifts that I got from you, but
for those that don't know, Edwin was nice enough to get both of us a gift for Thanksgiving, commemorating our renowned friendship and everything. And I was like, great, thanks for the gift. Problem was what?
Well, it was X-Wing pilot hoodies.
Yes.
And we were going to talk about, these upcoming shows for Star Wars, if they're going to take off and make flight be successful or not. But in great fashion, the shirts were ordered. They came from China, and they're way too small. Let's look at these right here. Right? This wouldn't even fit my daughter. Look how small it is.
This would barely fit my parents' pugs. They're animals. Like, this shit does not fit, Edwin.
It's not my fault, bro. It's China.
They actually have the L on the tag too.
It says L for loser.
For lame, for ordering it. I do like the color, though.
Oh, yours has drawstrings. Mine doesn't even have drawstrings.
Yours probably had it, but it got lost during the shipping process.
Oh man,
tariff.
They
took it out with the tariff.
It's really bad.
They don't fit.
So I was really looking forward to wearing these things, and I was really had anticipation of, oh, this is gonna be great. Me and Manny gonna be like, people are gonna think we're a gay couple because we're like dressing the same. It's gonna be awesome. We can make fun of it. And in typical fashion, it let me down. So this is at least perfect segue into what I was talking about with these new Star Wars series that are coming out. Because I think the latest one coming out is Skeleton Crew. And I've actually saw some action figures of Jude Law already. They already have those coming out.
Yeah, they already have those coming out. And if you guys have gotten them already, let us know what you think. I believe they were available online, right? If I'm not mistaken, or some of them have they made the shelves yet?
I went to a military base in Vegas, Nellis, the Air Force Base, and they had a GameStop in there, and they had some of the Skeleton Crew action figures in there. Jude Law, and
the small ones are my size.
Yeah.
Okay, so are they coming in vintage collection form?
They said vintage collection, and I almost called you up, but I was like, nah.
Well, wait.
Fuck Manny's punk ass.
Great. That's exactly how we feel about each other sometimes. That was way too much information, but yeah. Fuck Edwin today. Leave me alone.
It was because I know you recently spent a lot of money on action figures, $1,000 for one. I was like, I don't know if you want to. But
that was 2 months ago. But yes, we can relive that. But I've been scaling back ever since I bought a Man. But I'm still buying stuff here and there, finishing off my displays, and I will share my displays with our guests before the year's over. It's almost complete. But I think
we should do an episode.
We might have to do one remotely, huh?
And then from your houses, so we can see all the toys.
Solomon, can you bring the camera out there? Can you bring the studio out there?
Or we can do it like we did the Dallas show, where we just get B-roll footage of all your stuff.
We could do that. We
could come up here and talk about it.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Let's do that. Let's definitely do that.
And then we'll do one with my collection.
For sure.
A lot of people have been asking, they want to see our stuff.
Yeah, I like that. I want to see your package. Yeah, and you guys, please show us your guys' collection too. How you have it displayed? Do you change it? Do you change it for during the seasons? Do you sometimes have clones? Do you have Tusken Raiders? Do you have Boba Fett's? Do you have Bounty Hunters? We like switching it up. I personally like to. Do you have an Ewok section? You know what I mean? That's kind of cool how you could just maneuver some people are different. Some people just have nothing but stormtroopers. I remember at one point you had something on your display where it was all troopers.
Yeah. But now I've changed that too, where it's exclusively just Mandalorians and then troopers. And I'm gonna break down because I got a glimpse of your collection and how your display cases look so awesome that I'm gonna go to IKEA and I'm gonna buy like 4 more shelves. And I'm just gonna, instead of my back wall, it's just gonna be like 6 shelves all right there, and I'm just gonna display everything.
And some of those shelves, you guys, those are a good place to. I know it's a pain in the ass, putting up stuff together, especially from IKEA, because everything's just so small and they have the little wrench and everything, and it's like oh. But it took me about less than
Ow.
let. It took me less than 45 minutes to put mine together. It's not that bad. It's just tedious, and I only paid like $25 for it. So you guys could always get some good shelves
Good shelves.
at IKEA.
And then when you display them, it almost looks like a museum, you
Mm-hmm.
know? So people don't want to like open up stuff and touch it and play with it because they feel like, oh, you spend so much time like setting it up and organizing it and stuff like that. And I think it's cool because, like you said, you get tired of the same thing, so you switch it up. So it's constantly, for me at least, it's constantly evolving my display case, and it's depending on what mood I'm in.
So like seasons change, people change, and so do the figures change. So right now, what I'm really trying to do, you'll see and once I can't really disclaim what I have going on because I need to show you guys. But I bought four. Well, I didn't buy. My uncle gave them to me. Shout out to my uncle. Gave me 4 towers.
Wow.
So 4 black towers. So we got black card backs on those towers, and it's coming around nice, you guys. And right now, do you guys, even for Christmas, since we're coming up on the holidays, do you guys put certain action figures in stockings? I mean, are people doing that? I've never done that.
I went to George Perez's pad
Uh-huh.
recently, and he had his Christmas tree up already.
Already?
Yeah,
Oh my
and he had yeah, a lot of people are skipping Thanksgiving.
Really?
Yeah, and they're putting up their decorations already.
Already?
Like, usually, our family would wait till after Thanksgiving.
We wait till afterwards too, like first week of December, and we're already in the first week of December right now, even with this episode. And I'll get to it. Do you have Star Wars ornaments?
Well, just I was saying, George had a Boba Fett and he had a Grogu, and I was like, "What, bro? He's all cholo looking on."
Solomon, when you get a chance, can you look up to see if any Star Wars ornaments are new? Do they have any new releases for this year? Star Wars Christmas tree ornaments.
I know they do the same ones over and over, like
Like the
Darth Vader,
Falcon,
the Falcon,
the vehicles.
C-3PO, R2D2.
Okay.
You know,
Are those? I've never. It's funny. Do you guys even collect the ornaments? Because some people are very like Hallmark has some good Star Wars ornaments. I know that.
they're real creative with the ornaments nowadays. They have like remote control Nintendo
Mhm.
ones or whatever.
Oh, there we go.
But
There we go. Look what we have here. Look.
Yeah.
Okay. Hallmark ornament, 34
Wow,
bucks.
these things are expensive.
They are expensive. That's a bit more expensive than the tree. Look at that one. Hell no.
Yeah.
Look, as much as I love Star Wars, maybe one could go up.
it's too much.
It's
man.
too much, man.
Because you know what? You take
We're
the
focused
focus
on toys here.
away from Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ died for our sins. You know,
And now you got to put a Darth Vader.
Star Wars.
But now we got Darth Maul on the speeder bike.
Yeah,
just chilling on the
Grand
tree.
Admiral Thrawn, like there, like he's blue. He looks like Avatar. Like, I mean, come on, man.
Look at that Hallmark keepsake, though. He got Grogu and Mando. Man, they are expensive.
Yeah, these things aren't.
So we don't encourage that, you guys. No, I'm just kidding. If that's what you're into, that's just not my jam.
Don't do it, bro. Don't.
So-
you can
so
only-
how
you can
long-
Hang it once a year.
How
It
long?
might fall
How
and
long
break.
do you have the tree up, though?
I, at my house right now, it's just me and my brother.
Yeah.
we don't really decorate the house. It was mainly for my mom. That we
Yeah, but
put
you,
it,
but you
know.
guys have a tree.
Yeah,
up,
we
though.
put a tree up. We don't have it up yet, even though it is after Thanksgiving. And I want to put Christmas lights on,
Mhm.
but usually we leave it up until the Epiphany, which is I think January 6th.
Do you do a live tree or?
Yeah, we do a live tree.
Oh yeah, I keep mine up till it dies.
Oh
Leave it
yeah.
until it dies.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's sad when you see the trees just on the gutter. Just
Yeah,
like,
but you can't. You also can't get them too early though when they're live trees. like
Yeah.
that.
Well, they have treatments that you could put in it to keep it alive longer, but
We used to do that when I was a kid. We used to all go to the Christmas
lot.
tree lot and buy the tree. But now we're it's a fake tree. I have a white one, and I bling it out, and sometimes I usually try to take it down sometime like towards the middle of January, and then after that, and then put it back up. But there's some people that leave the damn tree up all year and they just display it with Halloween shit or whatever. Is through seasons as well.
yeah. But then, like our city, I live in the city of Cerritos. They have an ordinance like your Christmas lights you have to take down after a certain date.
Oh, you
Oh,
can't.
really?
leave
Some
'em
people
up.
leave them on all year round, or they try to, but then
That's like one of my bits because when you go to a Latino neighborhood, the lights are up all year.
Yeah.
It's just not because we want to take them off. It's because it was such a hassle putting them
Put
up.
them on. Yeah. You go, I'm going to put it on only for 14 days.
Because
Like, no.
men are risking their lives and people are getting injured putting up Bambi and Santa and everybody. So shout out to all the dudes out there putting up the lights. I know it's a pain in the ass, but
And you know what's the worst part about it is
Yeah.
like it's only up there for a month, you know?
that's
And
it.
then
30
it
days.
stays in your garage or upstairs in your attic for storage for 11 months, just collecting dust.
So
you
that's
know?
why some people just leave the lights up. Say, kiss my ass.
Yep.
The lights are up
But
all year.
Now the new ways to decorate your house in front of your house is inflatables now, right?
Inflatables
So the
are
hard
popular.
plastic ones that you would put the light on, they would crack or break.
Mhm.
But you have these inflatable, big, tall Santa Clauses and snowmen. But one thing that I did see was, which I thought was really good, was all these inflatables, and they were all deflated, and they had one Yoda in there with a lightsaber, so it looked like he just
Slayed
destroyed-
everybody.
Yeah,
That's
I was
cool.
like, oh, that's a good way.
Now in your
it's a
city,
lazy way of
in your city, do
delicate-
you have a popular Christmas tree lane that people go see lights and stuff like that?
I think by City Hall they have
Okay.
they have a big tree.
I enjoy this time of year. A lot of people knock the holidays. I enjoy Christmas, and I live in Long Beach, so they do have a Christmas tree lane place where people could go. The Shoreline Village looks nice, but where I'm from, the 209, Northern California. I was born in Modesto, raised in a smaller town called Ceres. We had this place called Christmas Tree Lane.
Okay.
People give out hot cocoa, and you can walk around, and
Yeah.
it's really nice. I like all that stuff.
Yeah.
Just
I'm
once a year.
I'm a big fan of that too. And holidays were really big
Mhm.
around my family. But when my father passed
Mhm.
and then my mom passed, our house was where all our cousins and relatives.
So you
came.
guys were the main hub.
Main hub.
Yeah.
Because my dad brought a lot of these of our families over from the Philippines to work at a store. And so he was like the main guy, like the godfather, you know?
Right.
But when he passed, everyone kind of broke off.
It does their own thing.
Yeah, so did their own thing. And I remember the year my dad passed away, I ended up going to Christmas mass by myself, you know.
Yeah.
And it was really tough. It was really hard.
Yeah.
And that's why Christmas is also a time for people that are suffering and missing family loved ones. It's really difficult time to get
It's
through.
always and that's what you know.
Suicide rate is really high.
It is. It for all you guys who have lost family members, just remember them and
Leave a
cherish them.
comment.
Leave a comment. Leave a comment. Show us how they passed away. I'm just kidding. No. I'm just playing. We're such ass. Remember, we're comedians too, so we tend to. But yes, let's honor those always, not just the holidays, just every day. But yes, the holidays can be really tough for some people.
That's why on Thanksgiving, and I mentioned my daughter was the main thing that I'm thankful for.
Yes.
Because she made Christmas a good time for me again.
Mhm.
Because her birthday is the day before Christmas,
Oh,
and then so we celebrate that, and then we celebrate Christmas.
she's lucky.
And yeah, I mean, I'm trying not to be like a lot of people that said their birthdays was on December 24th. They're like, don't do the thing where you buy one present, say this is for your birthday, and
No,
this
buy
is
'em
for
both.
Christmas. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
I would get a remote control car, and then the batteries would be
The batteries wouldn't be put in yet.
It would
'Cause
be
it's not
put
your-
for another present. It would be the car for your birthday and the batteries for Christmas.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Terrible. Like
what if
don't
what if you like,
combine the gifts.
what if
so-
you like baseball? So you get one the bat, but then not the glove. The glove you get the next day.
The next day. It's terrible. So like I was instructed by a few people like please don't do that to your kids.
That's
It's
messed
gonna
up,
mess
yeah.
them up. So I spoil my daughter. She's not rotten. She's not a brat.
But she's spoiled.
But I do
all good.
spoil her. You know what I mean? And whatever she wants, I try my best to get for her. And then we still do the shelves, elves on the shelf.
Mm.
And
Yeah, my mom
we
does
keep
that too.
Spirit
Yeah,
alive.
Elf on the shelf. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'll have them do weird things like you get good ideas, like get a balloon and blow it up and then tape it to his butt. So it looks like he's like farting in the balloon because they're supposed to be mischievous.
Yeah, he's supposed to be a little out there, and I'm sure you putting weed joints around him and all that.
No,
stuff.
I don't do that. I don't
You haven't
do
done that? You haven't had the elf on the shelf do lines? It's kind of crazy. He's like posted over like this. Like,
Not because my daughter wakes up every morning. What did he do? What did he do? And I don't have him like partying.
you know what, Solid? Look at if we.
They have a Snoop one. Have you seen that?
Yeah, you haven't seen that. When you get a chance, look up Elf on the Shelf styles. I want to see what people are decorating. And leave us in the comments. Do you guys decorate any of your Elf on the Shelves? With
Or
any-
what's one of the funniest things that you've done? You know? what I mean?
Yeah, with your Elf on the Shelf, or have you guys decorated your Elf on the Shelf
So
with Star Wars?
one time, Star Wars would be great. One time I was out of town, so I had a comedian friend of mine. I go, bro, my daughter's gonna be there in the morning. You have to move the elves around and decorate it,
Ooh,
right?
nice.
So she, she's not gonna think I did it, but it got done still, and I wasn't even in town. So because my daughter still believes in all that stuff,
Oh,
and
yes,
I want to let her
yes.
believe as long as she can. That's cool. So he ends up setting up the elf on the toilet, like he was throwing up and
Mm,
barfing, and I was like, oh, bro, but he's a comedian,
that's
he's trying to be
funny.
funny. But I was like, come on, man, you got to think more of like a little kid. Not, like, and then my daughter was like, why is the elf on the toilet, like throwing up? And
Some people will get really cool and creative. So like I said, there's Elf on the Shelves. Look.
45 easy, fun elf on the shelf
There's one that's
ideas
just
you'll
like
love.
just laid out. That's kind of cool.
So they
Yeah.
got
That
the
one right there,
cereal.
the cereal.
Yeah. And
That's
it's just,
funny.
yeah, those are good ones. I had
That's
one of them open up all my records. Oh, look, he's like climbing.
coloring. Oh, I like that one. Coloring. That one's climbing. They should have like an Elf on the Shelf since we just had this election. They have like a big old wall. Him trying to jump the wall or something.
I had a
An
little
immigrant elf on the
a little chair,
the
like a
shelf.
beach lounge chair, and I put the elf on it because it was for my daughter's Barbie.
Yeah.
And then I put him in the freezer,
Mhm.
and he was just chilling, And then he was like, because they're used to the North Pole, so he wants to
Nice.
go home. Wants to get home.
Solomon, see if there's anybody who's ever decorated an Elf on the Shelf via Star Wars style. I want to see if anybody ever. That would be kind of cool. Like
Yeah,
have
it
a
would.
Vader one with them, whatever. But this is a very festive time of the year. But that means still, is there something you guys want to get right before the year's over? Meaning a certain Star Wars toys. I think this year we were very satisfied with some of our purchases. We're not going to do the year in review yet, but we when we got the duels in, that was the highlight so far, and of course, man, me paying $1,000 for a damn figure. But okay,
Oof.
see, they do have some. Look, see, they do.
Oh, is it elf on us? Oh, that's Darth Vader. Look, he's holding up that elf. Like, look.
Oh, that's cool.
Come to the dark side. We
Oh
have
yes,
cookies.
see, I like that. See,
Come to the dark side. What?
We have
Oh,
cookies.
we have cookies.
nice, nice, nice. I love it. I love
Yeah.
it. So again, I think it's that time of the year where it's peace and harmony. I guess.
I went to Target and I saw the elf on the shelf package. It's like $45 or something just
What
to buy the elf, and then
by
little
himself?
in a box, yeah, and it has some suggestions and ideas. But I'm like, how are you gonna sell that right there? And your kids see it, and then they know you're gonna. I think my daughter really already believes there's no Santa Claus and elf, but she's just playing me. So I have to work
That's a good
harder.
question.
And
Hey,
get
what year?
things.
What year were you when
You
you
were
thought
convinced?
that Santa wasn't real?
Yeah.
I think I was 27. I was like, he's not for real?
I'm right now. I'm like, he's not real. I'm 55. Like, what do you mean he's not real?
What do you mean? he ain't
You know
real?
what I hate is Santa Claus gets all the freaking credit, and I spend all my money. I work hard and get
Mhm.
bonuses, and I do these cruise ships and make so I can buy my daughter all these great things, and then Santa Claus gets the credit for it. Like, man, f him, bro. He's not even real, and he gets credit. Like I bought that. But she's like, oh, Santa.
So I did bring some items today. I brought something that you got for me because you were hunting out there for me. Um, grab a couple of those right there, and then I'll have you hold it up. This is from Order 66 from Revenge of the Sith. Now there's two sets of 6 on these. I believe this is number 4 of 6 on one set. You got the AT-RT driver with Obi-Wan. That was on the battle of I think he was around when they were battling Grievous, right?
And then I think the place is called Utopia or whatever.
Utapau, whatever.
Utopia, yeah.
Yeah.
And then this is the Obi-Wan Kenobi's division of clones they had, because I know they were yellow, but they were
This one's orange and white.
212, I think.
Yeah.
The Battalion 212.
Mhm.
That's a sick one, bro.
This was a cool one. Again, these came out, I believe, for I want to say they came out between 2008 to 2009, around that time, to celebrate the 30-year anniversary. I think it even has the 30 on there.
Yep, it says
To-
30 anniversary.
That one.
77 to 07.
So this is Order 66. Actually, this is the Order 66. Excuse me. So this is when it starts going down. Look at this one. This one is the ARC Trooper, and who's the other? What the other?
Tsui Choi.
I'm not even gonna say anything,
Dude. It's like, why
I'll
can't the Asian guys just be Asian? You know what I mean? Why do they gotta make him look like a lizard and small like Yoda? Like, dude,
What does that? He looks very amphibian, like a reptilian kind of thing
yeah,
going
he's
on.
blue. I mean, he looks cool, but then why give him an Asian name? Tsui. TSUICHOI. Choi.
Is this? Does this say order? Yes, it is order. These are all the Order 66.
Jedi Master Choi travels to Iradu at
Mhm.
the end of the Clone Wars, encounters a squad of clones, including Bark troopers.
Oh yeah, Bark Trooper. Excuse me, not ARC. So is this? Does it say Order 66 on the side, or is that's not? Yep, it's Order 66. This is
Order
again. These are all the Order 66 exclusives that were given out at Target. Not given out, but they were selling them at Target. These are going for $40 to $60. You got these for me, I think, for 20 or 25.
Yep, Brad's Toys, 1998.
Yeah, so we got a good deal on these. I've always liked these. I still haven't finished this collection yet. I think I maybe need 2 or 3 more to complete both sets of 6. So please, if you guys have any particular favorite that you like on these Order 66 Target exclusive, let us know in the comments.
Do you know what the other ones are? Because this is 3 of 6, and that one was
I know one of them had
4 of 6.
one of them had a Mace Windu, and one of the other purple troopers. I think there we go. Order 66. Solomon just he's on it. Look, yeah. So
I know one of them's got to be Yoda and Commander Gree.
yeah, there we go.
SATRT, and then
Yeah,
this is
and then,
Kenobi, ARC Trooper.
I do have the Star Wars Order 66
With
Obi-Wan
Luke Skywalker.
with ARC
Oh, no,
Trooper.
Anakin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Solomon is the man.
Yeah, he's on it. Look.
Well,
So see, I guess some of these are going for $40 to $60. So be on the lookout for those. If you guys had those, or those were tough cookies to find. Now I also brought this other one. We're almost done with this saga collection. Now these are older, but I like these. I'm missing you guys IGD8 and Bosk, and then I'll be complete with all this stuff. Those were a pain in the ass to find. And very, very.
Every time we went to Frankensons and asked if they had Star Wars Saga Collection, IG-88, and Boss, they've all said, "Oh no!" Like, "Oh no!" Like those are hard to find.
I'm trying to complete these. These things have been some of the hardest figures to find because they're older now.
I like about these is they already have the packaging, so you don't have to buy yourself
The protector.
protective case because they already come in it. And then like this, it's not punched either. So
not
I know
punched.
you're a fan of those not punched out.
Whenever you guys can find something that's not punched, I just like it. It's very pristine condition and all that good stuff. Now, what was on the backside of it? They had so I'm missing Bosk and IGD8, and then I'm
But
complete.
then, do you have the Luke from Bespin?
I do.
Oh,
wait a
okay,
minute,
and the
do I?
Han from Hoth.
I think I do. I'll double check. Yeah, I think I do. So those were always really cool.
Has them listed all right there. Han Solo and Hoth. Now I can't. I'm not a fan of these figures because they look so nasty. but they're worth. I guess going to be worth a lot. But I love the detail, like I said. So I'll buy the 12-inch of this where they have actually real
And I believe
cloth.
I believe they have that of her too as well.
Yeah, and the speeder bike. I have the 12-inch version at my house. Remember?
You do.
in that
You
thing?
do.
And but those were first generation, so they might be worth more. But the new generation now, they actually use like real clothing, and that's what I love about it.
So also, you guys, when you guys are watching and listening to us, is there a certain store that's your go-to all the time as far as your local shop? Not everybody knows about the Targets and the Ross and the Walmarts, but is there a certain store like for us, because where we live, it's Frankensons, and what's the other one that we go to? The one in
La Mirada, Fat Collectibles,
Fat Collectibles, PHAT, Fat Collectibles.
in Vegas, there's Rogue Toys,
Rogue Toys.
and there's Brad's Toys.
What's the one that you've been going to San Diego finding some good gems?
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it, but it's an amazing store. I'll get footage of it and send it over because next time
I also brought this one right here.
This was a nice piece. This is Celebration 3.
It's very heavy.
Oh, yeah, it is heavy.
If you want to open up, let me see.
Is it diecast?
No, it's not diecast. It's just just a normal figure, and
You're opening it?
well, just the
Oh, the
this part,
protective
the
case?
protective case part. So if you
Oh, is it a speaker box?
has a speaker box and press that button on the front.
To the dark side is now complete.
The greatest thing is that James Earl Jones is no longer here anymore.
R.I.P. James Earl Jones.
Revenge of the Sith. It is your destiny.
Pretty cool, huh?
The dark side of the Force is strong with you.
That's what it sounds like when I masturbate.
Dude, how
Welcome
cool is
to
that?
Star Wars Celebration 3.
Wow.
Never will you find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. Your journey to the dark side is now
complete.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
So I had to put the batteries in because I believe you gave this to me
Mm-hmm.
once my collection was compromised, but it isn't anymore.
Someone stole it. Yeah.
Yeah, but look, we got him right here. What is he going for on eBay? So he's going for $40. Some of them have it for 14 or 15.
Yeah, this one Vault says $14.99.
Yeah, so that's good. You guys can get it, and it's really the sound is cool. You got to put in some AAA batteries, but
you got to hold them to the mic.
destiny.
Like I did.
yeah.
Yeah.
sorry.
The dark side of the Force is strong with you.
So it has quite a few phrases on there.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
And I love it because the whole James Earl Jones. I wonder if it's worth more now.
I think it should be worth more, but this one was a very fun figure. It was throughout the Celebration 3, so that was a big deal.
Aren't they still using his voice over AI though?
I think he sold over the rights to his voice so Disney can continue to use it.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
I read something about that.
Yeah.
And like I said, we've lost a good one in James Earl Jones this year. So now, I mean, I think who's still alive obviously is just Anthony Daniels, C-3PO, Lando Calrissian, Billy D. Williams, Harrison Ford, Mark
Hamill.
Hamill.
Han Solo, and Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker. Wow.
You know who else is gonna die?
You said who else is going to premonition?
Skeleton Crew.
Show just aired. Give it a chance.
It's not even air yet, but it's gonna flop.
Oh man,
The-
stop it.
The shows that I'm hoping for, like I'm not gonna buy any toys from those, but Mandalorian just wrapped. They just finished.
They just
filming
finished
it.
up.
So now there's the editing process, and it's gonna be released in 26. Ahsoka got greenlit, so that should be. They should start filming that soon, and then
Obi-Wan never got greenlit, right? They were just talking about it.
I think it's actually got greenlit. So, and those are the things I'm collecting right now is Obi-Wan and Anakin from Clone Wars,
Mhm.
and then their clone troopers that are because Anakin has the blue ones and Obi-Wan has the yellow ones, and Mace Windu has the purple ones. You know, Yoda's got the green ones. So it's like, oh man.
To all our viewers and guests, please remember, it's time to be on the lookout for the 20-year anniversary of Revenge of the Sith. So that's 2025. We're only a month away.
Oh wow.
So that's
Right.
I guess May of 2025 is the 20-year anniversary. So they're going to be bringing out figures to commemorate that anniversary. So
But it's
save your
gonna be
money.
the same figures. Don't even get it.
No, we got to get the exclusive ones. But you know what they're going to do? They're going to do some alterations and make them look a little bit more cooler.
Oh my God. I
It never
refuse.
ends. It never ends. That's why we have the show. It never ends. So, you guys, you know what to do. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, share with your friends. We're on all the platforms: YouTube, Spotify, Apple. Download. This is episode 15. Our next episode will have special guests. So, guest/guests, maybe. We might have more, but we're going to start bringing in our friends now. They're going to be bringing their collections. So, be on the lookout. And again, it's not just Star Wars here. It's everything else, whatever anybody collects.
Yeah. Marvel, DC, anything like that. So I recently spoiled myself and I bought a Grand Admiral Thrawn. It's a 12-inch figure.
You bought that big one?
Yeah. I was on the ship all bored and had nothing to do. And when masturbation loses its fun, you just end up, buying toys. And I bought Thrawn. But be on the lookout, you guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Episode
Collector
15
Strikes
has
Back.
wrapped. Can't wait to see you guys again.
That's Manny Maldonado. I'm Edwin San Juan. You guys like, share, subscribe. May the force be with you.
May the force be with us. Happy holidays. Peace.